how you eat eggs.
Yeah, so how I eat eggs. So my friend is just absolutely just freaking bewildered about how I eat eggs, and I understand it's strange. And I'm talking hard-boiled eggs here, not scrambled, not I don't know, fucking sautéed. I don't know the other ways to eat eggs.
Sauteed eggs.
Because I don't like gooey eggs, you goddamn heathens. Sunny side up. There we go. Gooey eggs. So I give me a hard-boiled egg, and so I don't like to eat the white and the yolk at the same time, because then I need a drink. And, you know, I've always grown up with this weird thing where I have to separate my foods. You know, peas and potatoes cannot be touching or I will cry. And I think the same goes with an egg, because they got two different textures going on there. You know, white, different texture than the yolk. And so what I do is I eat it like a corn on the cob.
What the fuck?
And then when I get to it where it's completely around, I pull it apart, and then I take the yolk out, and then eat the yolk separate, and then I eat the white. And my friend's only ever seen me do this once, but he had to stop me in the middle of the entire process just to go, hey, what the fuck?
I don't blame him.
And, you know, you don't think about the things you do while you're doing them. But now every time I eat a hard-boiled egg like that, I just think, I kind of want to show Zach this just chaotic energy I'm radiating right now.
How do you eat a Reese's peanut butter cup?
Just stick the whole goddamn thing in your mouth.
No. Wrong. Try again.
Okay, you take it out of the package. Take it out of the second package, you know, the little fucking paper foily shit. And then you stick the whole thing in your mouth.
What is wrong with you? How do you eat a Kit Kat?
Bites.
You fucking heathen! Hate you!
You gotta eat it like a Twinkie. Just, oh.
You don't eat.
And when in doubt, the whole thing in your mouth.
You don't eat Twinkies.
I don't, but it's the only thing I could think of. Because it's not, you don't sandwich them. You just go.
I mean, like a hot dog or a hamburger.
You know, I used to struggle.
Used to?
I'm better now. I got that man grip.
You struggle better?
Okay, so there is a specific way you're supposed to hold hamburgers, and I did not know this until the sweet, sweet age of 13.
Till the sweet, sweet age of yesterday.
But, okay, so apparently you're supposed to hold a hamburger like this. Like your pinkies support in the back, your thumbs are supporting the front, and then you're crushing it so that you can, you know, get your mouth around it. But what I used to do was just this.
I know, you sucked at it.
And so meat would be falling out forward, lettuce would be falling out the back, my bun would be in multiple pieces sliding around. There'd be fucking mustard everywhere. I got the job done. I'd have to eat it with a fork sometimes, but I got the job done.
I'm gonna fucking die.
You know, it all worked out in the end. You know, the food still gets in my mouth. Still gets processed. I don't know. How do you eat eggs?
Not like that.
You know what Zach, or my friend, did? Okay, so I was eating my egg, as I do, and
Oddly.
he says, "What, are you too much of a coward to eat the yolk and the white together?" And I look at him with this egg that I haven't fully gone around, you know, orbited. And I have this egg in my hand, and I look at him, I'm like, "Are you calling me a coward?" He's like, "Yes." And I stick the whole egg in my mouth and eat it like that instead.
Did you die?
I was fine. I'd done it before.
I don't eat the egg yolk and the egg white together, but I don't eat it like a fucking corn on the cob. What's wrong with you?
Either I do it version 1, the corn style-ins, or I do the snake style-ins and just whoop.
I've never seen you do that. Either
You
of
have.
those.
You've seen me do it with
Pickled eggs? I've seen you
Pickled
put the
eggs.
whole thing in your mouth, yeah.
and you've seen me do it
If
with
I
deviled
don't
eggs,
cut it in half
but deviled
first.
eggs is a little bit more reasonable.
You cut them in half.
You do?
Like a normal fucking person. You cut it in half. You don't eat it like a corn on the cob, and you don't stick the whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to cut it. I think the proper way is you gotta eat it kind of like an apple, but I'm not about that. You know, that takes too many steps.
No, it takes less steps.
And, you know, I feel honestly betrayed that you would call me out like this on my egg eating ways.
Where did you learn that?
I taught myself these things.
Clearly, I didn't teach you that.
Because, you know, the snake method's great and all, but sometimes you're just really not feeling it.
Like when you want to breathe and not choke to death on an egg.
You know, this is probably why I always have to have like a drink with everything I eat, is I take 2 big bites.
Or a registered nurse. Or a physician on standby when you choke on the egg.
I only choked 3 times in
On
my
an
entire 18-year existence, mind you.
Good job.
And once when I was an infant.
I've only choked once. I'm winning. Who raised you?
Not you, apparently.
Clearly. I know how to eat food.
You know, I feel like it's a conscious decision. You know, I'm really enlightening people about the ways.
How to eat an egg.
How to eat a lot of things.
How to eat an egg wrong.
Sure.
How to fuck up a Kit Kat.
Because you know, with Kit Kats, how you're supposed to break them. Just no. Why do that? It's an extra step. And sure, it might be fun. You know, every now and then I'll give myself a little Kit Kat break, you know, like the commercials. And then other days I'm just, you know, not feeling it. I'm really not feeling the snap, the crackle, the pop. I got it. Whoop in my mouth.
You're not allowed to eat Kit Kats anymore. This is why I don't buy them for you.
Oh, you know the 2-pack ones you get in like Halloween candies? Don't even bite them. Right in my mouth.
That's a little different, and I think they only come in 1 bar.
No, they come in 2 bars.
Whatever, that's okay. But to take a whole giant Kit Kat and take a bite out of it, you're a goddamn heathen.
You also know how else I sin? So you know Nutty Bars, right? The chocolate peanut butter wafer things. And you're supposed to peel apart the layers, you know, like a seasoned veteran of these Nutty Bars.
I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but that's what I do.
That's what normal people do, I think.
You just, yeah.
But, no, I do it the dad way and just take a big old bite out of it.
That seems probably normal.
And I was like, why are you yelling at me? Because my god sister was yelling at me about how to eat these Nutty Bars. I'm like, why are you yelling at me? I'm not the one making a fucking mess.
I like to take them apart, but I'm weird.
I used to, and then I got frustrated because the top kept breaking off, and I'm like, you know what? I'll show you, God. And then I ate the whole thing like I do eggs, just whop.
That's because when you were younger and you got a snack, you had to eat it immediately, and you couldn't savor it
That's
at all.
because the predators would get it, Mom.
Predators?
Predators.
Is that why you couldn't save food?
Yeah.
You had to eat everything you got all at once?
The predators.
You know what? When you grow up and you're an adult and you're going grocery shopping, you're going to go to the store and you're going to get like tons of food and you're going to bring it home and then you're going to try to eat it all at once in one bite and die.
It's not true. I've had the same can of soup for at least 3 months now.
What kind of soup?
Chicken noodle.
I don't believe you.
It's in the cupboard.
Yeah.
I almost said